Because remember, we can only connect with another person as deeply as they are able to connect with themselves. We cannot do all of the internal connection work for both people. We can do the internal connection work for ourselves. And the other person will decide for themselves, we honor their sovereignty to decide to what degree they want to be self-connected. And sometimes when people have had a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, not a lot of resources, for whatever reason, we can come up with the most generous interpretation of why they might be there. There are people who do not want to wake up and they do not want to connect more deeply with themselves. They literally live their entire lives from a defended nervous system and from defended psychological defenses. It's a little redundant, but, and so when somebody doesn't want to let down their defenses and they get entrenched in a particular identity, this is just who I am right, you are wrong, I did nothing wrong, you are the problem, I am never the problem. You know, on whatever continuum of narcissism we want to talk about that. One of the first steps of nonviolence is seeing that clearly and mourning and grieving the lost potential in that relationship if it's going to stay in this frame for now. What we try not to do is we try to not dehumanize the other person. We try to understand them from a distance with as much grace and compassion as we can, while settling into the absolute recognition that this is not a human who has the capacity to create a safe relational environment for me, nor are they on a personal growth journey where they are trying to do something about it. And if that's the data that I have for now, then we look very clearly at what we're dealing with and who we're dealing with, and we hold them with a lot of love in our hearts if we can get there. But we don't make ourselves available for ongoing pain and abuse and hurt.